Well, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Edward Rochette. I'm the CEO of East Asia Minerals, a company that has two gold projects here in Indonesia, one in Aceh province and one in North Sulawesi on an island called Sangihe. How do I identify and how do I describe CSR? CSR means community service responsibility, and I think a lot of different companies have a different understanding of what community service responsibility is. But for ourselves, we look at it as what can we give to the community for what we're taking back in the process of developing natural resources. And I can give you two examples. In the province of Aceh province, where we're working on a gold project up there, community service responsibility involves our donations of funds to the local Bupati and his group to spend the monies on medical services, agricultural needs for the locals, sporting outfits for the local children, and remediation efforts for elephant depredation of the crops up there. And in opposite situation, we're working on an island called Sangihe. Sangihe, in that situation, our community service responsibility involves providing cement and roofing materials when the local volcano destroyed a number of homes. We're providing seeds and seedlings for the local farmers. We donate monies to help the children and their school through school books and backpacks. And recently we've been able to donate a number of items from our group here known as Good Water Company, and that involves solar lamps, which helps the children study after 6 o'clock at night when there's no electricity, and as well as providing water filtration devices for the villagers that were around. Now, to me, that is what a CSR or community service responsibility really is all about. It's an interesting question. How does CSR impact on our bottom line? We're an exploration company. Obviously, it costs money to do a lot of drilling and develop a project. Well, CSR for us works in a little bit different pattern. What I understand to affect my bottom line is how we're communicating with the local villagers, how we're communicating with the local government. If we're able to understand their needs and help them in their needs, then it alleviates a lot of concerns that we'll have later on when we're developing a project. As an example, we've had situations where we've gone out and went beyond what most people are asking for to help the local villagers, and in return the local villagers have given us their support. To gain the trust and the support of the local villagers helps my bottom line by alleviating that whole concern. Well, I'd like to say that I've been in the mining business for 35 years. I've worked on mining projects in quite a few countries. For me, and my understanding is that if we're able to engage the local villagers from the very beginning, then we are able to engage them and obtain their trust and their understanding of what we're doing. It's much better to already have the trust and the assistance of the local villagers before some problem arises, because in a mining situation there's always going to be some problem at some point in time. So therefore, if the villagers already trust us, they recognize that we know their needs and we're supporting them, then they'll do the same thing. They'll support us when a problem occurs, whether it's a water break, a truck on the road, a collapse of some facility. Then we gain the trust and we gain the support of the local villagers. So I think it's extremely important to have this CSR program to make that build up the trust of the